Good afternoon. It is September the 14th, about halfway through the month, and time to recap our trading day. We came in today on the E-mini wanting to sell basically 2130 to 2135. The high is 2134.50. So this was our sell area. We basically wanted to buy the 20 to 15 area. This was our buy zone. And you can see that we caught the edges of the market pretty well. The market's still under the influence of the sellers. When you go back and look at the structure, the sell pressure has not gone away. Different reasons for that. Basically, it's being assigned to the Bank of Japan with the uncertainty, QE, no QE, raise interest rates, more negative interest rates. Japan's kind of all over the map right now, so it makes it pretty tough to figure out what to do. So suffice it to say that that Wall Street is sending a message to Washington, D.C. that the status quo must be maintained or we're pulling our money out of the market. Our setups work just as advertised. An S, retest failure, triple top, retest failure, monkey trade, triple top right here. We touched the bottom of our second sell zone, and we love our S2s. Produced a big trade. This retest of that low also produced a good trade. Then we just kind of go nowhere for a while. If you didn't execute at the market's edges, there wasn't much there for you. Start down with crude after lunch, and we got a pretty good trade here for a plus. And my guess is we could see new lows into the close, and the secret's going to be right down here. If 2100 is the low, I think that requires a second test of it before the market will play that way. So I'm looking for, like the short side of the market, based on what I'm seeing, and I am anticipating a retest at 2100 before it's over. Looking at the F1 screen, inside day, had a big day. That's usually means trade it. So we can sell failure to rally. We can also buy failure to break the 2110, 2112 area too. So F1 screen, find a place to get long and short from and plan on trading it. F2 is going to be different. F2 is going to show a pretty pronounced B with perhaps a new distribution starting in J period with the break in crude. So minimally, I'd look for a retest of the 10-12 area, maybe stops below 10. Lots of news tomorrow. Jobless claims, plus 265, PPI, plus a tenth, core plus a tenth, 265 for jobless claims. Retail sales, which is the big number tomorrow, unchanged. Ex-auto plus 0.3. Hard to see how it can be plus 0.3. That number could come in lower than forecast. Philly Fed 2.0, that could come in lower than forecast. Empire Manufacturing Survey -1, that could come in lower than forecast. Industrial production -0.2, that could come in lower than forecast. Jobless capacity utilization 75.7, no one will pay any attention to it. Business inventories plus a tenth, no one will pay any attention to it. And then natural gas inventories. So the focus tomorrow is going to be retail sales ex transportation, followed by industrial production, those two numbers. And there's all this news right in through here comes in at 8:30 Eastern. This comes in later. So we have two major news events, and again, could have retail sales. This could be a minor factor, but retail sales ex transportation will be the major factor in the 8:30 news, and then the 9:15 news will be industrial production. So first buy, and it's news contingent, 10 to 12. Let them get stops beneath that level. Buy one. Then I'm going to drop it down to 2100, 2100.02 for buy two. I do like the short side of the market better. On the sell side, 20 to 22. Then 28 to 30 for sell two. Okay, both of the treasuries, the note and the 30-year, actually turned in pretty good days to the upside. The note is stronger than the 30-year because of the knob spread. Inside day, we had a big day down yesterday. We expected a pause day, and with weakness in the E-mini, we were able to get a rally. So the screen says find a place to trade it. Double distribution up, stopping where we thought we might in that 130.12 to 16 area. So sell number one is going to be 15 to 19. If the E-mini spills or heads south tonight, overnight, we don't want to be in any part of the short side, then 23.27. Lots of news to get through tomorrow. The news will turn this market. It does trade fundamentally. Right now, 5 to 9 will be buy one. And 01 to 29 even, buy two. On the 30-year, okay, double distribution up. Then we had perhaps a new one started down in H. We see this quite often in the 30-year. I'd print this chart. Just go back and look at how many times in G or H this market reverses. Then K and L is evening up as the traders come out of their positions during the day. So just off of this chart where the split is, 66 even to 04 is 1. So 7 to 11, sell 1. 19 to 23, sell 2. I think the news or something from the E-mini is needed to move us up and out of this area. On the support side, first little band of support, 16 to 20. So 9 to 13 is going to be buy one where we were this morning. Then 1 to 5 will be buy two. And again, I'm not as bearish on this as the market has been, although they really ripped it and sent it down, because I don't think the Fed's raising interest rates next week. Doesn't mean I'm right, but I just don't see how they can raise it. Can gold, a lower high, lower low, and you do see that we do have selling on the way down. In fact, we probably have. Just put all this in, or move out of the middle. Let me go back and find that. I'll play with it a little bit later. So gold, find a place to sell it. Pretty quiet, not a lot going on. We had one of those $4 to $5 ranges that we have in gold quite often. A couple, 3 days a week we get a big move, and then we just kind of die. So our sell zone this morning was 28 to 30. I don't see any reason to change that. Sell 1. 35, 37, sell 2. We like the 20 area, so 20, 22. Buy 1. 15 to 17, buy 2. 15 to 20 is probably pretty good support. Resistance probably is pretty good. 30 to 35 when you get right down to it. Okay, crude really got hit pretty hard today. We'll see if it finds buyers in London. I don't think it will. Lower high, lower low, very, very weak close down here. Looking at the F2 screen, definitely a B with a weak close and a potential another distribution lower. Started in J period. So we have this 42.50 area, which I think is where the next stop for the market. So support is at 43.50, give or take. So we'll make 43, 43 and a quarter by 1. And then 42.50, 42.75 by 2. On the sell side, 43.75, 44, sell 1. 44 and a quarter, 42.50, sell 2. And looking at the euro, again, my charts are screwed up, so these numbers aren't as solid as they normally are. Eventually my charts will be right when we start trading the December contract front. Apparently I rolled a week early. Contract expires on the 19th. So I guess we'll see some roll tomorrow and definitely on Friday. What happened to all of my... I can't even find the charts right now. So I've been cut off this way. Where are they? Well, so much for I don't have to worry about the euro. And that's that for that. So anyway, we'll wrap it up, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, and I'll go out and find out where my charts are, and you all have a great evening. We'll start off once again in the morning and see if we can't shake that money tree once again.